Well, they think something's going on out here. They're on alert. Come on, Toby. You walked right by the door. Wait. Oh, you can actually squeeze through there? No, you can't. Can you? Dang. Well, oh, ow. That might have hurt on the undercarriage there. Today is the feast of St. Padre Pio, as well as the feast of Zechariah and Elizabeth, the parents of John the Baptist. Padre Pio was born in 1887, I believe, in Italy. His father was a shepherd, I think, and he went into religious life at like 15. By 22, I think he was a Capuchin. He had a bout with what they thought was tuberculosis, so that delayed his, come on, Toby, that delayed his training. But then at, I think in 1918, he received the stigmata. So 1918, so he would have been, whatever, 30? He died in 1969, 68. It said he was the first priest to get the stigmata. Oh, wait a minute. There's an open gate in the back here. I don't think I can, yeah, I can let you loose if I shut the gate before you get to it. He could still get out of this. I see what she does. That's pretty good. That'll work. A little pressure won't keep Gus in. But okay, so Padre Pio was a great confessor. He could read consciences, and if you didn't tell him everything, he would call you on it. He's reported to be able to bilocate, I believe levitate, and one other thing. And the gift of healing. So bilocation, if you don't know, is he would be able to be in two places at one time. He might be at his church, and then someone claiming that that he was a group of people claiming that they saw him somewhere completely different in another area, even another country. Gus, you want to go over there and get with him, or you want to let him go off into the jaws of the fox by himself? Shall we go over there? Toby, come. So you thinking we're getting through here? Because we're not. Come on, you want to get out of there? Let's go this way. Come on. There's the grapevines that didn't do too well this year. Come on, Toby. So he could bilocate. There was a boy, after Padre Pio died, before he died, people would come to visit him after World War II. Because of the stigmata, and I guess because of his confessions, and just to see, apparently he was quite a spectacle. I didn't read it here, but I thought I read that he had battles with the devil. Like the devil would come and attack him. Stop. In his room. But that wasn't in this bio. He so people come to visit him because word got around about him. When he died, his what's it called? The thing when you're going to be a saint. First off, you have to have, I believe, at least 2 miracles credited to prayer, or credited to the person who they're suggesting might be a saint. There was a boy in 2000, I believe it was, who had I think, meningitis, and his multiple organs were shutting down. There was a prayer service, I believe, with the Capuchins and the family of the boy. And he miraculously came out and was healed. And the cause, I think it's called the cause. So that was at least one of the miracles that they listed. I don't know if I should mention this. This has nothing to do with the saint. Well, it does and it doesn't. Shia LaBeouf. See, if I can call her Kamala or Kamala, I call her Kamala. Whatever. Anyway, I don't care about the names. You're lucky I know your name. Shia LaBeouf was in a movie, which I don't suggest seeing, but about the life of Padre Pio. And interestingly, I don't know how he was in a lot of, he was having some issues, apparently. Living a life of, I believe, what they would call dispensation? No, is it dispensation? Or dissolution. Desolation. He was living not a great life, apparently. And he gets word about this movie. I don't know how. Anyway, he goes and lives with these, I thought lives with these monks from the order of Padre Pio, and he sees their humility and their joy, and I guess basically it comes down to, like, he wanted what they had. In other words, he started to go to Mass and he started to pray and he started to live a life that had some discipline and God-centeredness. And apparently he's converted to the Catholic faith. I haven't heard any news about that. That was probably 8 months, a year ago that news came out. I don't know if he's still in there, because that happens on occasion. People get really hot for something, a religion or a cause, and then they kind of peter out, or they get off the wagon and then they get back on. So who knows? But anyway, Shia LaBeouf was in a movie about him, and I heard it has some graphic, I think, language and some stuff. So I'm not suggesting it, just an interesting tidbit for those of you who that might move your faith along. The fact that I always like to hear people who are Catholic that you don't know about, like Caitlin Clark, for example. I already was on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon and just really enjoying watching her play, the passes that she makes. Also, I think in general, I feel like ladies double dribble a lot and travel a lot. It seems like they get extra. But anyway, that's me, and I'm not a basketball expert, but sometimes I'm looking, and even I, who's not an expert, but I mean, I played a little as a kid, it looks a little like they kind of travel, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, when I heard Caitlin Clark, I was already on board, but now that's the German chocolate on the icing on the cake. I mean, that she's actually Catholic. That's really, for me, that's pretty cool. I always like to know that we have compadres. So, let's ask all the saints to pray for us. Padre Pio, Zechariah, Zechariah and Elizabeth, pray for us. Let's ask all the saints to pray for us and pray for the souls in purgatory.